One very popular tool used within a Six Sigma project and outside it is referred to as FMEA, failure mode and effect analysis. I will I will go on to the extent of saying that setup of FMEA in business processes is extremely critical. Life will not always go as planned. The processes that you've built, they will not always perform as desired. The design that you built for a component, it may not have encompassed all situations which could lead to failure. So one very important method of identifying the possible modes of failure of a particular process or a design or a system is done through a tool called FMEA, failure mode and effect analysis. There are several forms in which FMEA is used in the industry. Three forms are extremely popular. One referred to as PFMEA or process FMEA. The second referred to as DFMEA or design FMEA. The third referred to as SFMEA or system FMEA. Like the term itself is saying, PFMEA. So this is looking at doing the failure mode and effect analysis vis-a-vis a laid down process. So if you have an existing business process, you are rational enough to understand that things will not always work the way you wanted it to work.
Yes, sir.
You guys with me? Your plans may not always work. So if you are rational enough to believe that the process that you've laid down may not always give the right results, there could be certain aberrations, exceptions that could happen. That is why you are looking at setup of a PFMEA or a process FMEA document. This will work at identifying all the failure modes that the process could encounter. We will work at identifying the effect that that particular failure mode could have on our business process. We will work at assessment of severity, occurrence and detection of that failure mode, through which we will calculate a risk priority number and then we will plan further. I'm essentially saying that when we create processes, when we create designs, whenever we create structures, often in our lives we think positive and lay down a structure of doing things. However, in real life, things may not always work as desired. So it is extremely advisable and in fact rational to work at identifying what may go wrong and build controls around them. आप जानना चाहते हो how your processes can fail, what are the loopholes, and then you try and understand कि उस loophole से what could be the impact on my business process, and then I build controls to nullify or reduce the impact of that failure. That is pretty much what FMEA is all about. Like I was mentioning, there are three types of FMEAs that are used in the industry. One, which is PFMEA or process FMEA. The second is the DFMEA, design FMEA. No points on guessing this one. DFMEA, like the term itself is saying, it is about design. So whenever you are creating a design towards creation of a newer product or service, and you want to find out whether your design is right, you want to find out if it has loopholes, so that once a loophole has been identified, we can build preventive controls, we can plug the gap. Similarly, you have a SFMEA, which is about system. Let's understand the PFMEA. One of the first things that you do as a part of your PFMEA document is to lay down the process steps. आपके पास as an organization you have listed down all the steps in your standard operating procedure. आपने जब भी प्रोसेस डॉक्यूमेंट बनाया है आपके पास डिटेल्ड स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस बना हुआ होगा.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You guys with me? So you will list down all the process steps involved in doing that process. Once that has been done, if you look at identifying the possible modes of failure associated with that process step. Everyone, what is the step number one? Step number one is to identify the process step. So there would be an existing process document in every organization. You will have to list down the steps involved in doing that particular process. Once you've done that, start thinking about what are the possible things that could go wrong vis-a-vis that particular process step.
Yes, sir.
Everyone? I am avoiding the root cause for a minute. Once you've identified the failure mode, think of what is the effect it can have on the end desired result from the process. Whenever you are writing a process document, it is extremely important that you define the purpose associated with that process. We are together so far? Every process must have a purpose. In the language of Six Sigma, we can say that every process must have CTQs. What do you want to achieve? So AIG's training process, what do you think is
Students
the
got
end
trained.
desired result of the training process?
Knowledge.
Certification.
Knowledge,
Well
certification,
trained.
knowledge like you guys were saying. What else? Money. Timely receiving all the money associated with the training program could be a very important CTQ. Timely completion of the certification could be a very important CTQ. So आप start thinking in terms that for us to assess if the training is working well, what do we need? We need customer satisfaction. We need branding of AIG. We need money to be received as per the plan. We need timely completion of the certification. Those could be the CTQ. That could be the desired
Yes, sir.
outcome
Yes,
from the
sir.
training process for us. Guys, in your own organization. So your process is to set up appointments with your counselors. Correct? Is that rightly understood by me? Sunil and team? HQ may what is it that we are trying to do? We are trying to set up appointments
sir.
for our counselors.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Correct. So what
Money,
is the
admission.
end desired result? तो आपका ये जो process है of identification.
Admission,
Say that
money.
again. Correct. Correct. So admission is getting more and more conversion is one of the CTQs. What else? Even जो लोग ज्वाइन नहीं कर रहे हैं उनके सामने फ्रैंकफिन का एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अच्छा होना could be a CTQ. हो सकता है someone hasn't taken up the admission immediately, but because of the way you guys have handled the person may take up that program 3 months from now, 6 months from now. Leaving a mark with the person, saying Frankfin is a very important brand, is a very important statement to make. So your CTQ could be conversion, your CTQ could be conversion and branding, your CTQ could be conversion and branding a particular percentage of fees collection. So one very, very important thing whenever you are writing down the process will always be to identify the end desired result or the CTQ of the process. How would you measure whether the process has been successful or not? हम ये इसलिए जानना चाहते हैं कि when we are looking at assessing the failure mode in a FMEA, we will always have to relate it back to what is going to be the impact of that particular failure mode. और उसका immediate impact देखने के बजाय we should always look at identifying the impact that it can have on the outcome that we were looking for. So if a student does not attend one session with AIG, what could be the impact? अभी हमने डिस्कस किया दैट एज AIG आई एम लुकिंग एट मेरे CTQs बहुत सिंपल थे. ट्रेनिंग प्रोसेस से मेरा CTQ बहुत सिंपल था. आई नीडेड हाई और बेटर कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस, टाइमली कलेक्शन ऑफ मनी, टाइमली कंप्लीशन ऑफ प्रोग्राम एसेट्रा. अभी 3 ही सोच करके चलते हैं. Now with these in mind, socho that if a student missed a class, what is going to be the impact? एक तो कि उसका टाइमली क्लास ही नहीं कंप्लीट होगा. अगर वो हर क्लास अपना हर डिजायर्ड क्लास उसका वो टाइम पे अटेंड करे तो उसका प्रोग्राम टाइमली कंप्लीट भी हो जाएगा. बट इफ ही इज मिसिंग क्लासेस ही विल फाइंड इट डिफिकल्ट टू कंप्लीट द प्रोग्राम. तो मेरा एक CTQ जो था करेक्ट एवरीवन, बहुत बारी इसका इंपैक्ट फीस पे भी होगा.
Yes, sir.
आर यू गाइस विथ मी? और अगर ये स्टूडेंट क्लास नहीं किया है बिकॉज ऑफ समथिंग दैट वी मिस्ड, assume that the student has not been able to do this class because उसकी क्लास स्केड्यूल नहीं हो पाई थी. इसका मतलब ब्रांडिंग पे भी इंपैक्ट पड़ेगा. One of the things that I had mentioned as a part of my CTQ was customer
Yes.
experience.
Yes, sir.
तो अगर इसका रीजन AIG है, then it can also impact my customer experience. Everyone? So आपको हमेशा whenever you are doing the FMEA, one
Yes,
of the
sir.
preliminary things that you will have to do is to define the purpose of the process. Everyone? So पहला काम क्या करना है? We will have to define the process step. दूसरा काम क्या करना है? We will have to define the possible modes of failure. Think like a kid. Think about all the ways in which a particular process can fail. Once you've done that, you look at defining the effect that particular failure can have on the end desired result. और हम सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, हमको कोशिश करना चाहिए हमेशा मेजरेबल मेट्रिक कैप्चर करने का. We should always work towards converting our English into a measurable metric.
Correct.
One outcome that we could look at from the training program is knowledge. How can I measure knowledge?
अगर knowledge,
CTQ बताओ.
if in case he will not attend the class, आगे certification नहीं होगा and he will not be get the promotion, loss of money.
तो मुझे तो नॉलेज बता भाई, नॉलेज का मेजरेबल मेट्रिक बता. हाउ डू आई मेजर नॉलेज? सो जब भी आप FMEA बना रहे हैं, इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ये पर्टिकुलर फेलियर मोड का इफेक्ट क्या होगा on the end desired result.
Yes, sir.
And then we
Yes, sir.
capture three numbers, one referred to as severity, the other referred to as occurrence, the third referred to as detection. You guys can see my screen well? So next is that we are trying to find out कि मेरा severity के scale पे this particular failure mode, how severe is the failure on the end desired outcome? What is the likelihood of occurrence of this failure? And will I be able to detect it before the failure happens? Severity. How severe is the impact of, look at this from the perspective of the failure mode. Fair? Occurrence is about how likely is the failure to happen.
Yes, sir.
Detection is about you being able to find out the failure mode prior to its occurrence.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
So the number which you have mentioned, the
यहाँ तक हम साथ साथ हैं. So step
the
one,
number which you have
identification of
mentioned
the
in
process
the
step. Step
severity
two,
and occurrence,
identification of the.
तो इसका क्या फंडा है, क्या रोल है? जैसे आपने टाइम.
Say that again.
ओके ओके
डिस्कस करेंगे अभी डिस्कस करें अभी डिस्कस करेंगे अभी हैव नॉट डिस्कस्ड दैट विद यू. सो हमने ये कहा कि अगला तीन काम हमारे पास क्या है कि हम सीवियरिटी, अकरेंस और डिटेक्शन कैप्चर करेंगे. सीवियरिटी मतलब हाउ सीवियर इज दैट पर्टिकुलर फेलियर मोड ऑन द एंड डिजायर्ड आउटकम. अकरेंस मीनिंग हाउ लाइकली इज दैट फेलियर मोड of occurring. Detection meaning will you be able to find out prior to its occurrence? Let's say in my previous example we were saying that we have 3 CTQs from the process. Let's make it 4. So these are the 4 CTQs. Now we have to understand the term severity. Severity, occurrence and detection will be measured on a scale of 1 to 10. अब हमको we have to create scale. What is the meaning of 10 severity? In AIG, I have a very simple rule. If anything impacts the customer experience, मेरे लिए वो 10 severity है. If anything leads to a poor customer experience about AIG, I am calling it severity 10. बात खत्म. So अगर in my previous example, if the student does not attend a session with AIG and it has happened because of AIG,
Yes, sir.
then it will lead to poor customer experience. If something like that happens, I am calling it severity 10. Everyone? आपको वो scale create करना पड़ेगा to be able to say when do I say something as 8, when do I say something as 7, when do I say something as 9, 10. So I am calling anything as severity 10 agar if it impacts my customer experience. If it delays my, now look at this. Another CTQ that I had was timely collection of money. If I am looking at timely collection of money,
Yes,
and
sir.
I create a scale 10 का
Yes, sir.
मतलब can you guys see my screen? So I have said, I am saying 10 severity का मतलब if the fees has been cancelled, I will not end up receiving the fees. 9 मतलब fee receipt postponed to greater than 3 months.
Yes, sir.
8 का मतलब less than 3 months, greater than 2 months. 7 का मतलब I am now trying to put a scale here. Do you guys understand? Here, as part of my PFMEA, I have to grade my severity. When do I call something as a severity 10? When do I call something as a severity 8, severity 9, severity 5? And I'm trying to create a scale now. 10 severity for me would mean if my fee collection has been cancelled, the student has dropped out. वो अब और क्लास करना नहीं चाहता है, which means that it will have financial implications for me. If such a thing happens, then you are looking at calling that as severity 10. Severity 9 मैंने कह दिया कि 3 महीने से ज़्यादा.
Yes, sir.
If my fees collection has been postponed. So you are required to create a scale. Everyone? Then you have the next metric as occurrence. We are again required to create a similar scale. When do I call something as 10 on 10?
Yes. 95 plus.
So maths बताया. 100 out of 100?
No, 85 to 95.
What do we call as 9? 9 क्या बोलो? 85 to 95? तो वैसे स्केल बना दिया मैंने occurrence का. So how many times, now we are saying, how many times does it happen that student does not
Yes, sir.
attend class? This sheet from us, हमने वो occurrence का score बना दिया.
Yes, sir.
Simple है. Everyone, this is a very, 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 very important tool for all of us who are looking at building career in process or Six Sigma or ISO industry. So please be extremely participative in this tool. If you do not understand anything, please do not allow me to move ahead.
Clear है, sir.
ये बहुत important है. Started with a thought कि जो FMEA हम बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं उसमें हम 3 numbers का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. One which is referred to as severity, the second that is referred to as occurrence. Occurrence का मतलब how likely is the failure of happening. So we said one of the possible failure modes in AIG was that student does not attend the session. We were doing a different exercise one of these days in one of our classes, and one process step was agent provides solution to the customer. What can go wrong? We said a few things can go wrong. He can provide an incorrect solution. He can provide incomplete solution. He does not provide any solution. He provided the solution but was not understood by the customer. Provided solution was
Yes, sir.
delayed
Yes, sir.
solution, SOP not followed. These could be the possible failure modes. Now I am asking you, how? So now we are saying, how many times will this occur? What is the likelihood of occurrence of the fact that an agent has provided incorrect solution to your to a customer? Now we are looking at इसका occurrence क्या है? So we are creating a scale.
Okay.
So someone said amongst you that if it is greater than, let's change this, let's say if it is happening greater than 55% time, I am calling it occurrence 10. So आप quality auditors हो अपनी company में, how many times does it happen that an agent
बहुत बार
provides
होता है
incorrect solution to a customer?
10%,
क्या
20%.
एविडेंस है आप लोगों के पास? ऑडिट करते हो कितनी बार ऐसा होता है दैट इनकरेक्ट एडवाइस हैज बीन प्रोवाइडेड? 1%? 10%? So maybe our 10% was here. So आप अपने FMEA शीट में लिखोगे that
सर 10% पे 4 हमने कैसे डिसाइड किया? ये थोड़ा सा
occurrence का स्केल 4 है because
कुछ
it is
भी
happening
okay.
around 10% time. आप तो आप
Okay,
एक स्केल
1
बना
to
लो ना,
10.
कुछ भी बना लो आप, बिकॉज पूरे FME में तो एक ही स्केल इस्तेमाल होगा. देखो दी एडवांटेज इज कि ये पूरा FME तो एक ही स्केल पे चलेगा. So if something is being referred to as 4 in one of the examples, it will also
सर इट्स
be
मीन कि
4
हम
at
1
some
to
other
10
example
कहीं
if
पे
it
भी
is 10%.
स्टैंड कर सकते हैं.
Because of that uniformity, गड़बड़ नहीं होगी कभी. स्केल क्रिएट करने का यही तो एडवांटेज है. Moving ahead, the third is another number called detection. Detection का perspective is very simple. We are trying to find out, will you know about that particular failure mode before it happens? So let's assume that this session was scheduled, and once Astha informed me that sir, we would want to take the session from 2 to 4, Astha got in touch with all of you, and in the group you mentioned, some student mentioned that I will not be able to attend.
Yes,
When
sir.
did I find
Yes,
out?
sir.
Is the question. Are you able to find out about the failure before this happens? Because हमारा failure क्या था? That the student does not attend the session. Correct? So here you are trying to find out what is your detection, what is your ability to find out about the failure prior to it happening. अगर मुझे सेशन स्टार्ट करने
Yes,
के
sir.
बाद पता चला that someone hasn't attended or is not attending, then I'm calling it detection 10. पता ही नहीं चला मुझे. Are you guys with me? Again, we will create
Yes,
a
sir.
similar scale.
Yes, sir.
10 का मतलब,
यस सर.
9 का मतलब, 8 का मतलब. You create it according to you. You guys with me?
Yes, sir.
So we have to capture 3 numbers referred to as severity, occurrence and detection. Clear है? When we multiply severity, occurrence and detection, it gives us a value of a number called risk priority number, RPN. This is nothing but severity into occurrence into detection. This is risk priority number. It will help you prioritize when you start working at deciding what to fix, what not to fix. It will give you a priority. Whatever risk has high value, we will try and work at it first. Simple, eh? Once you've identified a risk can be handled in many ways. एक तरीका रिस्क को हैंडल करने का will always be avoiding the risk. Another method of handling the risk will be to reduce the impact of the risk. The third method to handle a risk will be to transfer the risk. And the final method would be to accept the risk. तो हम 4 तरीकों की बात कर रहे हैं.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Accept,
यस सर.
transfer, reduce, avoid. Everyone? My car is parked in my apartment right now, and I have a risk that my car could be stolen. क्या करूं ऐसा जिससे अवॉइड हो जाए रिस्क? गाड़ी चोरी होने की आशंका ही खत्म हो जाए. The very
Secure
likelihood of
parking.
that
Secure parking.
threat should be taken away. सिक्योर पार्किंग से, सिक्योरिटी गार्ड लगाने से, गाड़ी में लॉक लगाने से आई विल बी एबल टू रिड्यूस दैट रिस्क. बट हाउ डू आई इंश्योर दैट वो गलती हो ही नहीं?
कार को सेल कर देना,
पार्किंग
से हटा दें. यस सर, राइट.
Say that someone said that right now. If I sell my car, I will not have a car and will not have a likelihood of it being stolen. मुझे पार्किंग में बहुत इशू होता है. आई एम अ वेरी बैड ड्राइवर. Parking is always a huge area of concern for me. So how do I avoid my parking challenges? If I have to drive, I would rather take a Ola or a Uber. I will only use my car when I have a driver. I hate to drive because of parking related issues. So how do I avoid my parking related challenges? By opting for Uber. I am avoiding the risk of the parking challenges for myself. Reduce का example तो अभी आप लोगों ने दिया. How do I reduce the likelihood of my car being
Yes, sir.
stolen? By
Right.
putting
Yes,
more
sir.
security controls, by putting a security guard, by adding better locks in my car. Everyone? अब मैं आपसे पूछूं कि there is a likelihood that one of your agents can make a mistake. Can you avoid that mistake from happening? Reduce तो कर सकते हो. You can train him, you can build punitive controls, you can mentor him, you can have a sign-off process. बहुत कुछ कर सकते हो to reduce the risk.
एजेंट्स को हटा करके IVR पे प्रोसेस चला दो.
Certain
if
times
the
you
risk
will
is
not be
very
able
high,
to
then we can
completely
move
avoid
the
the
agent.
risk.
I think if the risk is very high, then we can eliminate that agent or remove that agent from the process. If the error rate is very high.
Say that again. बिल्कुल. Like VD was saying, we may want to induce technology. इंसानी मशरूफियत हटाई दो. People can quote incorrect bill amount. That is why technology has been brought in, and now your amount due on your credit card, amount due on your phone bills, amount due anywhere else is now a technology thing. जो सर्वर में डेटा पड़ा है वो उठा के SMS भेज देगा, व्हाट्सएप भेज देगा, through usage of technology. No human intervention is required. That is how you are looking at avoiding the risk. इसी को लीन में हम पोकायोके कहते हैं. Mistake proofing is another word for this. अगर आपको आपके लाइफ में प्रॉस्पर करना है, you will have to build controls to eradicate the likelihood of mistakes. Sitting back home during this coronavirus pandemic is a good example of avoidance of risk. You are not going out, thereby avoiding the likelihood of contact with anyone else, thereby avoiding the likelihood of contamination. Reduce matlab you are reducing the likelihood of that event happening, or reducing the severity of that event happening, or increasing the detection of that thing happening. तीनों में से कुछ भी कर सकते हो आप. You could work at reducing the severity. You could work at reducing the likelihood. You could work at improving the detection. हम अर्थक्वेक तो नहीं रोक सकते हैं, सुनामी नहीं रोक सकते हैं, but what we can do is we can improve the detection. A country like Japan, which is very, very frequented by earthquake, they have developed and are
Yes,
developing
sir.
better
Yes, sir.
technology solutions that can give them a forewarning of an earthquake. You guys with me? Or you can work at transferring of the risk. Risk transfer is ideally done through insurance or subcontracting. Continuing with my previous example of my car, I am transferring the risk by taking up insurance. अब मेरी गाड़ी चोरी होने का जो
Yes, sir.
फाइनेंशियल इम्पैक्ट है
Yes, sir.
दैट इज बीइंग ट्रांसफर्ड टू द इंश्योरेंस कंपनी. एवरीवन, यू अंडरस्टैंड? एम्प्लॉय अट्रिशन का रिस्क को ट्रांसफर कर देते हैं बाय सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग. मैं एक वेंडर के पेरोल पे एम्प्लॉय रखूंगा सो दैट इफ अट्रिशन हैपेंस द वेंडर एंड्स
Yes,
अप
sir.
पेइंग फॉर द ट्रबल. एवरीवन? एंड फाइनली द ऑप्शन दैट वी हैव इज कुछ नहीं करेंगे, जो होगा देखा जाएगा, एक्सेप्ट द रिस्क. मेरी गाड़ी नीचे खड़ी है, चोरी हो सकती है, आई एम सेइंग जो होगा देखेंगे, लेट्स एक्सेप्ट इट. सो 4 prominent ways of attending to a risk: avoid the risk, reduce the risk, transfer the risk, accept the risk. Whenever you are building FMEA, you must make sure that your first focus is always towards looking at avoidance of the risk. अगर
Yes,
अवॉइड
sir.
नहीं कर पा रहे हो
Yes, sir.
तो ही कोई और
Right,
ऑप्शन
sir.
की तरफ देखो. Guys, you with me? Whatever business processes you have, you must look at avoiding the risk more than doing anything else. Avoidance is the most important and the first thing that you should always look at. तो कभी भी आप किसी बिजनेस प्रोसेस के फेलियर के बारे में सोच रहे हैं, the first and the foremost option that you should always look at will be trying to avoid the risk. And you have umpteen number of examples that you see around you. You must understand that processes will not behave the way you want them to. There will be aberrations, and these aberrations are going to cost you a lot. They will cost you embarrassment, they will cost you failures, they will cost you poor customer experience, they could cost you your business. So you will have to work at identifying what may go wrong and identify how do you handle them. अब तुमको पता चल गया what are the possible failures. In the previous example that we were looking at, we said that the agent could provide incorrect solution. The agent could provide incomplete solution. Agent did not provide any solution. He provided solution, but it was not understood by the customer. All this could happen, and it can have a huge impact. Look at your own country now. Your people have not been able to understand the importance of social distancing. And if social distancing is not well understood, you could end up paying so much cost. There could be so much human lives at stake. How are you ensuring as government, as people, as society, as local bodies that the message of social distancing reaches everyone and that people understand? It reached everyone, but लोगों को समझ में नहीं आया. It will also cause failures, and the severity of that impact will be very high. People are still doing religious gatherings. People are still doing marriages where hundreds of people are invited. Possibly they don't understand the urgency of the coronavirus thing. You will have to identify that a possible risk is there, and you will have to work at one of these four ways of avoiding the risk, reducing the risk, transferring of the risk, or like all Indians prefer, जो होगा देखा जाएगा, accepting the risk.
Yes, sir.
पहली प्रायोरिटी हमेशा हमको अवॉइडेंस को देनी है. क्लियर है एवरीवन?
By taking assessments.
BD, you are a trainer. How do you ensure that students understand what you've taught them?
Okay.
By taking assessments, you are looking at reducing the risk. Mock calls prior to they going on the floor is possibly another avoidance method. But are we asking everyone for questions about every scenario, or is it a random scenario that we are asking? अगर random scenario पूछ रहे हैं तब तो जो question आपने पूछा था अगर उसका आंसर आता है, then we are in trouble. So someone who only knows, आज organizations में क्या हालत है?
Yes.
कहीं भी examination का मतलब क्या है? AIG gives you a pass certificate if you score greater than 60% marks. I can read this also as 40% तुझे नहीं आता था फिर भी तू certified है. जरा इसको ध्यान से सोच के देख. So we are saying we are sure that you don't know 35-40% of your portion, and we are calling you as a black belt certified professional. God bless us. आपने mock call में you took up 2 scenarios with me. I knew both those scenarios, hence I passed. But there are possibly 400 scenarios out of which you questioned me only on 2. You can bet your neck only about those 2 scenarios. What about the other 398? Aren't we preparing for failure? And that is why technology is started to replace human everywhere. There is a likelihood of mistake. That consistent behavior of technology is what is making humans as replaceable. You will have to build Poka-yoke everywhere. You will have to build systems that don't fail at all. If you don't do that, you are bound to not get the result that you're looking for. Risk को handle करने के ये 4 तरीके: avoid, reduce, transfer, and accept. Some people have also started to use 2 more methods. One referred to as sharing of the risk, another referred to as postponement of the risk. By doing this lockdown, are we actually avoiding the risk or only postponing it? कभी न कभी तो हम अपने jobs में, अपने social life में वापस जाएंगे. Do we not fear contamination then? What happens after 1 month when everything opens? Are we saying that एक महीने बाद coronavirus exist नहीं करेगा? Or the likelihood of the failure happening does not exist at all? We are merely postponing the risk by taking up the lockdown. I don't know. Is it avoidance or is it postponement?
Sir, in some
What do you guys
scenarios it
say?
is avoiding, but in some
Lockdown
scenarios
postpone कर रहा है,
it is postponing
eminent trouble को
also.
कि avoid कर रहा है, कि reduce कर रहा है.
So avoid, use both.
Correct.
सॉरी सर, नेटवर्क इशू. तो
कहीं तो
उसका
वो
आंसर
avoid,
क्या
मुझे
आया
तो
था
ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो
अवॉइड
सिर्फ
करने
postpone
के
कर
लिए?
रहा है.
दैट अगर बच्चे मॉक कॉल में फेल हो रहे हैं, आई वांट टू अवॉइड दैट देन.
Because
ओके.
only technology. हर स्टूडेंट को सारे सिनेरियोज पे हमको टेस्ट करना पड़ेगा. A technology solution will have to be designed जो 100% सिनेरियोज पे उनको टेस्ट करे. इंसान से पॉसिबल नहीं है, इंसान को इतना टाइम लग जाएगा करने में। व्हाट शुड वी
100%.
डू? ब्लैक बेल्ट में पासिंग स्कोर 100% कर दें? और क्वेश्चन अगर 1T टेस्ट का पूछा और 2T टेस्ट का नहीं पूछा, तो हाउ आर वी बेटिंग आवर नेक दैट बिकॉज यू नो 1 sample T test you also know 2 sample T test? This will be a constant challenge that everyone will encounter. सैम्पलिंग मेथड्स में ये प्रॉब्लम तो होता ही होता है। Someone will sit down with you for a 30-minute interview and decide whether you are competent for that job or not. I don't know whether that's the right way of doing it, but there is no other way of doing it either. Let's go back. So we were saying, once you've identified your severity, occurrence and detection, mathematically हमने value निकाल लिया, risk priority number और RPN. Then we decided on the options of handling risk, referred to as risk management strategy. उन चारों में हम क्या चूज कर रहे हैं? रिस्क अवॉइड कर रहे हैं, रिस्क रिड्यूस कर रहे हैं, रिस्क ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं, या रिस्क एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं. यू कैन ऑल्सो ऐड शेयर एंड पोस्टपोन. दैट्स RMS. एंड देन यू बिल्ड कंट्रोल्स और रिस्क ट्रीटमेंट प्लान.
Yes, sir.
आपने बोला रिड्यूस
Yes.
करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे? एवरीवन, डू वी अंडरस्टैंड? बिल्कुल क्लियर है. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टूल है, बहुत ज्यादा इंटरव्यू में पूछेंगे, बहुत ज्यादा रियल लाइफ में इस्तेमाल होगा. So you got to be very very careful with you telling me regularly कि आपको समझ में आ रहा है. अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो प्लीज पूछो, फॉर हेवन सेक, नहीं तो भसड़ हो जाएगी. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. मैं क्या करूं? स्टूडेंट डज नॉट अटेंड द क्लास, क्या करूं? अवॉइड करूं, एक्सेप्ट करूं,
सर रिड्यूस कर सकते हैं, मतलब बाय
ट्रांसफर
चेकिंग
करूं,
द प्रॉब्लम
रिड्यूस
कॉजेस.
करूं.
इस केस में तो
और कैसे
रिड्यूस ही
करूं?
हुआ है बिकॉज ड्यू टू कोरोना क्लासेस अटेंड नहीं कर पा रहे थे. देन यू केम विद ऑनलाइन क्लासेस. तो ये तो रिस्क रिड्यूस हुआ है.
You reduce the likelihood. मैं रिकॉर्डिंग को अवेलेबल करा दे रहा हूं. अगर आप क्लास नहीं कर पा रहे हो तो आप वहां यू कैन गो थ्रू द सेशन अगेन.
सुनो भाई, बोल रहे हैं कि रिड्यूस कर सकते हैं बाय नोइंग द प्रोबेबल
Someone else was
कॉजेस.
saying
कि
something.
कॉजेस क्या है उसके अकॉर्डिंग, मतलब पहले रिड्यूस करना है फिर कॉजेस के ऊपर वर्क कर सकते हैं.
प्लीज सोचिए. दिस इज द एंटायर FME एक्सरसाइज. जब आपने कंट्रोल सारे लिख लिए, एक बार दोबारा SOD कैलकुलेट कर लो. दिस टाइम वी आर कॉलिंग दैट एज रेसिडुअल, बचा हुआ रेसिडुअल SOD. क्योंकि ये इन कंट्रोल्स के लगाने से कुछ तो इंप्रूव हुआ होगा. या तो सिवियरिटी वुड हैव गॉन डाउन, और द अकरेंस वुड हैव गॉन डाउन, और द डिटेक्शन वुड हैव इंक्रीज. कुछ तो इंप्रूव हुआ होगा. So calculate your SOD again, RPN again, और इन रिस्क ट्रीटमेंट प्लान या कंट्रोल्स के लिए एक्शन प्लान बिल्ड कीजिए. डिसाइड करिए कौन करेगा, कब करेगा, व्हाट इज गोइंग टू द मेजर ऑफ सक्सेस. बिकॉज हमको कंप्लीट भी तो कराना है. यहां लिख लेने से आंसर्स तो निकलेंगे नहीं. So you will have to decide on implementation
sir.
of this action plan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everyone? Clear है बिल्कुल FMEA? So PFMEA start कहां से हुआ? By you listing down the process step. एक बार once you've identified your process step, you identified the possible failure modes and identified the root causes of those failure modes. Then you identified what is the impact of the failure mode on the end desired result. Then you captured 3 numbers: severity, occurrence and detection. तीनों को मल्टीप्लाई किया, you received the RPN, chose the risk management options of reduce, accept, transfer, etc. और जो भी आपने ऑप्शन चूज किया उसके कंज्यूमरेट कौन सा कंट्रोल या क्या रिस्क ट्रीटमेंट प्लान इंप्लीमेंट करोगे वो आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया। इंश्योर करिएगा दैट वंस यू आइडेंटिफाइड द एक्शन प्लान और रिस्क ट्रीटमेंट प्लान, you take it to its closure by defining who will do it, when will it be done, how will it be verified, how will you identify that it is successful, etc., etc. If you were to carefully implement FMEA in any process, if FMEA is relatively well done, बहुत सारे failures अपने आप reduce हो जाएंगे, बहुत सारे failures अपने आप खत्म हो जाएंगे. You will have started to think.
Yes, sir.
हेलो सर, चंद्रभानु का एक क्वेश्चन है कि जो स्केल है वो हम डिसाइड करेंगे या स्टेक होल्डर से बीओसी लेंगे? मतलब बीओसी टाइप, राइट?
स्टेक होल्डर के साथ, प्रोसेस ओनर के साथ बैठ के बनाइए. नो, ये स्केल बनाना है, बस उनसे सीटीक्यू ले लिया. अगर प्रोसेस का सीटीक्यू आइडेंटिफाइड है, उनसे पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है इसमें. वी डोंट नीड बीओसी फ्रॉम देम. उनके साथ पार्टिसिपेशन में इसको बना सकते हैं 10 का ये.
सर, एफएमईए जब बनाएंगे तो दिस विल टेक आवर मोस्ट ऑफ आवर टाइम, राइट? दिस विल बी द लॉन्गेस्ट इन द माइलस्टोन थिंग, राइट? एंड इसको बनाते टाइम मतलब बिकॉज वी आर गोइंग इन द फ्रॉम द डाउनवर्ड थिंग वी आर स्टार्टिंग ऑन दिस, राइट? कि इश्यूज क्या है, इश्यूज को डाल के और उनके फेलियर्स को बेसिकली हाउ टू कंट्रोल देम so that they don't happen again. So during VOC only we'll collect when we collect the data we can put the points here, right?
Correct. कोई जरूरी नहीं है ना. सो ये तो इन योर सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोजेक्ट आपने इम्प्रूव फेज में एक्शन प्लान बिल्ड करना है. आपने सोचा that in order to improve your handling time, let me show you a few action plans. So I am doing a project on handling time and I found that after call work is a very important contributor. Uske root causes ye the. So let's say typing speed was one of the root causes. And I have built these action plans. Now that you've built these action plans, these action plans could fail.
Okay, sir.
In action plans का FMEA बनाओगे in the Six Sigma project. आपने मुझे बताया that process knowledge नहीं होने की वजह से बहुत सारा errors हो रहा है in quality. So one of your action plan was to provide refresher training. My question to you is, how will the refresher training fail? What if the student is not interested? What if the trainer is incompetent? What if there is no training room availability? What if the content is not standardized? I'm thinking about what are the ways in which it can fail. And I will want to build controls around these. लेकिन अगर मैं साइलो में आउटसाइड सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोजेक्ट FMEA बिल्ड कर रहा हूं, तो मेरे पास जो प्रोसेस SOP है, प्रोसेस का SOP बना हुआ है, वर्क इंस्ट्रक्शन बना हुआ है, उसके हर स्टेप का मैं FMEA बना.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone? आदित्य, थॉट क्लियर है? प्रोसेस FMEA कोई जरूरी नहीं है सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोजेक्ट का हिस्सा हो. Process FMEA should be done as a part of every process document. FMEA for Six Sigma should be done as a part of your improve and control phase. Improve phase में क्यों? क्योंकि जो एक्शन प्लान बिल्ड हुआ है वो एक्शन प्लान अगर सक्सेसफुली इंप्लीमेंट होगा तो ही हम सक्सेसफुल होंगे. So your action plans should be assessed for how they can fail. So you will build FMEA to ensure that your action plans don't fail. उसी को कंट्रोल प्लान कहते हैं. बात खत्म. I will go to the extent of advising कि जब आप सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हो तो सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोजेक्ट करना अपने आप में एक प्रोसेस है. सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोजेक्ट कहाँ फेल होता है?
सर एक्चुअली रमन का एक क्वेश्चन है. आई थिंक उनके माइक काम नहीं कर रहा. लाइक प्रोजेक्ट वी शुड ओनली क्रिएट FMEA or for action plan for improvement. Like project we should only create for FMEA for action plan for improvement.
Say that again. One question. Okay. तीन जगह FMEA मेरे अनुसार 3-4 जगह इस्तेमाल हो सकता है इन अ डमैक प्रोजेक्ट. वन, एक प्रोजेक्ट का FMEA, सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोजेक्ट का FMEA होना चाहिए. This will help us ensure that our project passes. You could use FMEA, a PFMEA for the analyze phase to identify the root causes. You should do as part of improve optional and control mandatory for action items. Clear है? और ये बहुत frequent question है इंटरव्यू का. FMEA डमैक प्रोजेक्ट में कहाँ बनाते हैं? What is the answer? पहले स्टेप नंबर 2 और स्टेप नंबर 3 बता दो. बोले FMEA एनालाइज फेज में बनता है टू आइडेंटिफाई द रूट कॉज. इंप्रूव में ऑप्शनल है, कंट्रोल में मैंडेटरी है फॉर बिल्डिंग कंट्रोल प्लान फॉर ऑल एक्शन आइटम्स. बिकॉज सिक्स सिग्मा इज ऑल्सो अ प्रोजेक्ट, इसलिए अपने प्रोजेक्ट का FMEA बना सकते हैं टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट कैन गो रॉन्ग एंड हाउ डू वी कंट्रोल इट. प्रोजेक्ट सिक्स सिग्मा प्रोजेक्ट के भी अपने फेलियर हैं. व्हाट इफ डेटा इज नॉट प्रोवाइडेड? व्हाट इफ डेटा प्रोवाइडेड इज रॉन्ग? व्हाट इफ देयर इज नो पार्टिसिपेशन? What if all factors not identified? What if tests are done incorrectly? What if action items are not well defined? बहुत कुछ गड़बड़ हो सकता है अपने प्रोजेक्ट में भी. What if cost is very high? Correct. So बहुत सारे ways your Six Sigma project can also fail. Look at building controls around that. Absolutely विशाखा. अल्फा बीटा एरर भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होगा. So 3 जगह FMEA बिल्ड कर सकते हैं हम अपने.
Yes sir.
Business environment in your Six Sigma project. ठीक है, all of us.
Sir, I missed the third part. You said three things we can check, right? One is during the analyze phase.
5 मिनट का ब्रेक लेते हैं, then we get to the other tool, QFT. मैंने चैट पे लिख दिया है. One is during the analyze phase to identify your root causes. Number 3 is improve and control phase के action items पे FMEA build कर सकते हैं. Number 1 was Six Sigma के project का ही FMEA. how can the project, what can go wrong with the project, and building controls around it. I'm sharing this FMEA wala sheet that we've been using on the group. Please go through this. If you have some questions, please ask me.